Alright guys, so today we are actually going to be pulling the motor on this. We plan to actually LS swap this. So I know a lot of y'all are going to be interested in this. There's a lot of people that like to LS swap these box body Caprices. And so that's our plan today. So first thing we got to do is we got to get this motor out. And yeah, it's not going to be too hard. I mean, throttle body injection, very few sensors. I think it's an 80, what'd you say? What'd you say? It was 80 what?
89.
89. Yeah, so it's, yeah, so it's older than old Earl. But it's going to have the same thing as Earl in it here soon. So
The only thing I know how to do it is to disconnect the transmission. That's the only thing I know.
and we're going to pull the transmission and engine all together.
Do all of it.
Yep, it's all coming out. So yeah, so we're going to show you what we're going to do, and let's get to it. So the plan with this one was to do the LS swap on this one, but as we were jacking it up, we've learned, and this is one of the problems with Minnesota cars. You see, this is the frame right here, and that's just no bueno right there. Like, I mean, all this right here, yeah. And so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna move this one out because there's another one over there, as you can see, and it actually has a better frame. And so we're gonna do that with this, and yeah, I think it's gonna work pretty good. So yeah, it's a lot of rust, but that's the way it is with these cars here in Minnesota. So, you know. So the plan is we're gonna go ahead and remove all of the radiator and all this stuff like that, and we're gonna leave the motor and trans together, pull it out, and I'm probably gonna pop the sawzall out and just go ahead and cut. I don't have to cut this one. This one's good, but I'm gonna cut that other side, and then we'll drop everything, the exhaust down, and I'm gonna hop down there. I've already got the drive shaft out, so, which that was fun. So, and actually it looks like it's about the same size as the S10 one, honestly. So, because mine, it has, yeah, it has the same spline count, or my drive shaft has the spline count for the 4L60.
Like 3 feet long.
Yeah,
At least 3.
I'm gonna say about 5.
Oh.
I like this big cable here. Dang.
Yeah, the zero cable. This is all for music. I got a whole bunch of it in the car.
Let me take this off. Whew.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's a long gap.
Yeah, you're gonna have.
Oh, that's radiator fluid, buddy.
And the great thing is like the LS is actually a bit more narrow than the 305 and the 350s.
Oh wow.
So you'll actually have a little bit more space, possibly. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Actually, it could be because it's throttle. Oh, this one's carbureted.
Right.
But the other one was throttle body injected, or is this one actually throttle body injected too? Because that'd be cool. Oh yeah, throttle body injected. Oh sweet, it's got a return already. So all we gotta do is upgrade the pump that's in the tank to a Walbro 255 or something like that, and we're good. So because the lines that you have are good up to 500 horsepower, and you're not shooting for that, so you know we'll be good. Okay, so check it out. Got it out. And it only took 2 woes by my count.
My count, I was right.
See,
Actually, it was 4 walls. 2 walls. 2 like cut off, so he's like, hey, you're gonna count against me.
yeah, we had a competition.
4 walls.
But this big old iron block is out. It is a 305, and this is a 700 R4, and it's not going back in there ever.
It's all garbage.
We're gonna put the LS in here, and if y'all notice this, it looks very eerily similar to the S10.
Looks a lot like Earl in there.
So this is gonna be easy. So we're gonna remove all of this stuff right here, all the wiring and all the stuff we don't need, and then yeah, it's gonna be ready to throw in an engine. But yeah, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get this off the ramps and slide this back up into the garage and get it out of the way so he can
You know what? I have a
get his
better
Impala
idea.
back in.
Let's throw a K-Series in it.
No, yeah, no, let's not do that. It's not, there's not enough power in those things to power this thing, I don't think. Not without a turbo. But yeah, looks good. All right, we'll be right back with you.
Later.
It better be here in the next hour.
Yeah, okay. So we got this done, and we are wrapping it up for the day because we still got to clean up the LS and the 4L60 that's going to go in there. I'm actually going to give him the one that I had, so because I'm not going back to 4L60, and it's still good. And we're going to get rid. Obviously, we're getting rid of this, and man, it's so much space for activities. This thing is going to be a mean little thing. So. Okay, so this is actually going to be the engine that is going to be going into the box body Caprice. So this one, if you know, is actually the one from Earl, and I actually thought that there was something wrong with it, and that's the reason why I was going with the 6-liter. But what I ended up finding out was I had actually was running this off of a 4.3 liter V6 tune. But it had the 5.3 liter firing order, but all the error, and it was all crazy. It was all over the place. So it's actually fine, and I have a water pump that goes. That's the water pump that goes here, and we'll have to get some accessories. Really, just like power steering, alternator, AC if that's what he wants to have as well. So that's nothing major. Some valve covers because I don't have any extra. I don't think I do. And let's see. I mean, this one's pretty good. We'll have to do some cleaning up on it. I need to pull the crank and clean it up because some of the lobes on the crank when the rod, because the pistons and rod bearings are all over there, but they weren't in the engine, and so they kind of got a little rusted on there. So I'm probably gonna. So yeah, I'll let you see. Yeah, see like that one right there. So I'm gonna try and take it to somebody and have them just polish it up because it's not pitted or anything like that. I can pretty much take the rust off with my finger, but I don't know that I can actually sand it and clean it up good enough for that. So I'll take that to a professional, obviously, and it won't cost me too bad. But yeah, so this is gonna be it. Finally get some use out of this engine and get it out of here, and it's gonna be nice. Get some more space for more engines to be in here. And then also because I thought that I had heard this noise from the transmission here, but I was not hearing the noise from the transmission. It was a whole nother noise, and I mean I needed to go to the 4L80 anyways, but I'm not going back to a 4L60. So he's my friend, and I'm gonna let him have this transmission as well. Got the torque converter over there. That'll go up in there. And I mean, yeah, that's it. I mean, this is actually going to be pretty easy. Like I said, it's so similar to what Earl actually is, which is great. So that's what makes it so much easier, because Earl was throttle body injection, and that front looks so much like it. Now we may have to notch out, but I'm thinking we may just go ahead and get the Holley oil pan. It's like, I think part number 301-2 or something. I'm not exactly sure. Don't hold me to that. But we're gonna see what we got. We may try it with the 5.3 liter truck pan, but I also think that might hang a little too low, because this is a car. We don't need it hanging down any, actually. So with that being said, we may not even try the truck pan. We may just go ahead and try the Holly pan because it's not that expensive and we want to do it right. We don't have to be working twice. And honestly, I do believe, based on what I see, that we should be able to reuse this reused cross member, maybe. Not 100% sure on that. It'd be great if we can, but I don't know that we're going to reuse the drive shaft. But I'm going to measure mine, or when we go back over there, I'll take it with me, and we'll be able to see. Because that'd be great if I could just take this and the drive shaft and the engine and get all these things out of here. That'd be fantastic. Because, I mean, this is still a good engine. It needs to go somewhere and do something. Like I said, all the pistons and all the push rods, the rockers, everything, that's all up in there. So, nothing major. Yeah, just got to put them back in here. But, yeah, that is going to do it for this video. I'm actually still sick, so, you know, but I hope you like this. I know it's not Earl video, it's not a Honda video, not Sharky, I should say. So this is going to be a whole nother thing. So I hope you like it, and see you next time.